bring the scripture back real quick. Amos 7 verse 17. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city. So you got a wife, you got a woman. 9 out of 10 before you met her, she was a harlot, okay, or a HOE, okay. And there's a great chance that she may still very well be. All right, don't be surprised. So let's go ahead and play this video.
This world fucked up. This is a fucked up world, fool. Phone chilling the other day. On God, right? My homeboy hit me up. I answer the phone. He on some goofy shit. He like, check out that link I just sent you. I said, all right, bet. So I check out the link. I tell the I said, but it's the OnlyFans link. Bitch, I don't buy OnlyFans. What I look like? Then it was like $6.99 a month. I was like, I ain't finna pay to go see a hoe, like, bro. Type shit. That's low vibration. You know what he gonna tell me, bro? He was like, he sent me $10. He was like, bro, watch. I said, nigga, I'm finna go buy a gram. That was about that. He was like, bro, just watch it, man. I clicked the link to watch it. On my mom, it's my bitch, my nigga. I'm here paying all these bills and this bitch want to show her booty hole for $6.99. That is crazy. I was finna call the phone to go to tweaking on, but I had to be a little more rational, so I waited. I was like, I'm just gonna go home. So I go home. This bitch up in the kitchen. And when she was in the kitchen, I went and whispered her ear and said, this could be all yours for $6.99 a month. Then she gonna jump. She gonna jump like, what did you say? I say, this could be all yours for $6.99, you stupid hoe. Then she gonna look at me. I'm like, yeah, bro, I know you got OnlyFans, bro. This bitch gonna say, this is why I didn't want to tell you, because you're so insecure. I can't even be in a relationship with a bitch and be like, look, please don't show your pussy ass for $6.99 a month. I can't even be in a relationship with that. I shouldn't even have to say that. And I hate it here.
I want to give all the praises and the honor to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Recha Ha Kodash, and double honors to the elder apostles and bishops of Great Millstone. Honors as well to you other elders scattered abroad, you brethren, you fellow believers of this faith, even you few sisters and you supporters of the truth. Shalom as well. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the elect. I want to touch on this video real quick. This is a video done by, let me see here, the brother Abar Yahawada, #7. Abar space Yahawada, #7. That's his screen name. And this video said, this could be all yours. This is the title. This could be all yours for $6.99 a month. Bruh, your wife shall be a harlot in the city. Right, so this is the title of the video. Now, to go into a little commentary, I watched the video. The brother did an excellent video, made a lot of points, and we know we go right to that Apocrypha because that kind of sews it right up, But I'll go to a couple other scriptures as well. But what I want to touch on is the security or insecurity. Why are we claiming to be secure, or do we need to be secure, right? This is Babylon. There's nothing secure here. And for you Jakes that may have some women, I know I went through it, especially some of you younger brothers, the woman will make an excuse and use your own masculinity or manhood against you by saying that if you don't accept me committing wicked acts, then that means you're insecure because you don't trust me, and that's what it goes down to, right? So when we go to Nahum 3, it says, woe to the bloody city, it is all full of lies and robbery, right? So this is nothing more than a simulation, right? The Lord put us here for a particular reason. You came here on those ships and other means of transportation wherever you are. You've been scattered throughout the globe, right, in a society or the system that is purely destructive and false. There's nothing real, from your foods, right, to your money, right, to your relationships, and so forth and so on, to your education. It's all full of lies and robbery, right? Verse 4, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through their whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts. Right, so they're selling mistress of witchcraft. This is a witchcraft. That is a form of witchcraft. The woman is on OnlyFans, or the woman that went out with her boss, right, and they out on the ocean beach for the whole weekend, and then you calling her 5 times and you're just insecure. Jake don't understand, man. Women gonna do what they want to do, and it's because they're given liberty to do so. There's lack of fear, lack of responsibility, lack of accountability, and this is where it goes. You know, I remember there was a talk show years ago. They used to sit the black boule Jakes up on the stand and have conversations in the so-called black community, further destroying the community, asking them if your wife going to lodges and vacations with their boss and their girlfriends, would you accept it? And Jakes was sitting up there saying, no, I don't accept it. Then there was Jakes that said, yeah, I accept it because I'm secure about my wife and family, right? That's what they say, right? And then the Jakes that say they don't accept it, they got bashed because they're not secure. See, these laws and that throw out the laws of the Bible in the Christian church, that was all set up to help the woman, right? No wonder the Eves are going around saying you don't need the law because they're lawless and fearless, you know? Anyway, let's go to this word insecure. Insecure. It means deficient in assurance, right? Fear, beset by fear and anxiety. So if you are Jake and you're secure, fully secured with that Eve, more power to you. But if they're going on dates a whole weekend, laying up on the beach or in front of the OnlyFans, behind your back, and then in that wickedness, blaming you for the wickedness that they're doing and using your own manhood against you, well, that's what it is. It also says not confident or sure. Every man should know, it says here uncertain. Every man should know that in 2023, even going back to 2000, or even further than that, there's nothing certain. Your job isn't certain, right? Your wife isn't certain. Hell, your life isn't certain. So there's an abundance of insecurity, right? We hope to be of the elect. Your salvation, that's the Christian, and that goes to Christianity. My salvation is secure. I got a front row seat and a ticket, right? Because you said you believe. And I guarantee you a lot of these people claim they love Jesus. It says not adequate or sustain, unsafe. Let's go to this word uncertain. Not known beyond a doubt. You don't even know the partners that your Eve was with, man. That's an uncertainty. That's an insecurity because you don't know. Not having certain knowledge, doubtful. When you go to all this, you can clearly see in a so-called, I'll say that, relationship, you were not arranged to have this marriage. She did not have you as the first man. And that's another thing I'll say. There's a lot of, I even heard a couple of brothers say, yeah, I had some virgins. I don't think there's a such thing. Technically, yeah. But if they're not going to be promised and set up just to be with you, you're just first. That's all. I try to tell Jake that. You're just first. But if you can have a virgin, a woman that's a virgin, and you can keep her throughout your life, well, then you had a virgin. It's just what it is. You're in a society now, and if the Eve go out and have somebody, a partner, guess what? All this stuff with the media, the music, and her friends, she's going to want to try to do better, even though she may have better. That's when trouble begins. That's when the pitfall comes, right? That's the uncertainty. Let's go to Proverbs 27. And let's go to 27 and 12, 13. I think 15. Let's see what it say. Whosoever, is it 15? Whosoever hideth, nope. 15. A continual dropping in in a very rainy day, like when you keep hearing it continue dropping, you keep hearing it hit and hit and hit, and continuous, right, on a rainy day, and a contentious woman are alike. This man came home and he had enough strength to wait and set it all up and things like that. Probably not myself, but he had some form of patience to set it up. And, no matter what, the dude was hurt, And nobody can tell me that, Jake love harder because he's the one going in, so to speak. That's the most I'm going to say on that. But anyway, let's go to Proverbs 30:20. Such is the way of adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and say, I have done no wickedness. Say I have done no wickedness. And that's the thing. And then they bring on you, you're insecure. That's why you don't trust me. If anybody should be insecure, it should be you, Jakes. You get the woman pregnant, yeah, you better be insecure because you don't know if that's your child. I mean, they see these episodes on Maury Povich, and they booing the Jake, the man, whoever he is, just men, for denying that the possibility is it may not be their children. And they don't know. How the hell does men know? But the women know. But they clap and praise the woman. Right? That's why the Most High is going to destroy Babylon, man. And it needs to be burnt. It's way out of control. And these agendas they put on these talk shows leaks out into your household because you're watching it on TV, man. Right? They're setting trends. Let's go to Proverbs 23. And I want to go to 27. A harlot is a dangerous trap. I'm reading another translation. A promiscuous woman is as dangerous as falling into a narrow well, right? She hides and waits like a robber, eager to make more men unfaithful. Right? I'll read another translation. I'm just reading these translations. Proverbs 23, and sometimes you got to get the right translations. It says, for an adulterous woman is a deep pit, and a wayward wife is a narrow well, right? Like a bandit, she lies in wait and multiplies the unfaithful among men. So this is more legitimate, I think, along with the KJV. So they lie and wait like a bandit and wait and set up, and multiplies the unfaithful among men. Meaning this Eve was sitting there in front of their OnlyFans twerking and spreading and jumping and gyrating, gathering abroad, I believe, as the brother brought out as well. And the quickest way to do it, and the fastest way to push this adultery out, is through the lens of a camera. Think about it. Either way, it's the same thing. You're paying, through the lens of a camera. And this woman belongs to a Jake, to this man. Now, most of those all claim they have husbands and stuff. They just have a cool dude they know. But this man was paying the bills, taking care, and this is what happens, man. Let's go to Sirach 25:17. It's kind of a different translation, I guess, the way they wrote it. Or I think it is, I'm not sure. A woman's wickedness changes her appearance, and it darkens her face like that of a bear. Her husband sit down among his neighbors and unintentionally groans bitterly. Right? These scriptures break down itself. It's easy to understand. This Jake is sitting here. His friend is telling him about what's going on. This is bad. This is real bad. And evil is small when compared to a woman's evil. May she experience a sinner's fate. So when you are in the world and you're going out, because a woman is our glory. When you're in the world, you at work, they fire you, or the boss is laying you out, or you get in a car accident and people screaming at you, all kinds of manner of hardships are coming on you. It's all right when you can go home to your partner, to your woman, and she can console you and say, hey, it'll be all right, and rub you down and take care of you, because that's our glory, right? But when you got to go through the evils and the work and go through all that of the world, then you got to come home and find out your woman is in the OnlyFans, stripping naked in front of other men. And a lot of you jakes is your fault too, to a degree. A lot of you knew these Eves was like they are, man. You could look, you know it. But in your mind, a lot of you jakes, we'll see them come by our camp, and then women will wear anything. And them jakes had their arm around them like they, trying to show them off, to be these women to be extension of their pride, so to speak. And all you doing is gassing her head up to go on and make the next step. And any Jake who get married in 2023, you bugged out, man. Because you're not going to benefit from it. They all benefit from it. See, at the end of the day, if they got children, the police going to kick him out, right? She'll be with the children in the house, and she'll still be $6.99 a month, along with getting help from the state. She'll still be doing that shit. And Edom opens up the avenues and the doors for them to commit this kind of wickedness, man. And we're not supposed to be upset. We're not supposed to be mad at the so-called Christian church that so-called taught you don't need laws. And this is examples of this, man. Jesus Christ hasn't done a damn thing, man. And she probably got Jesus hanging up on the wall. And then, a lot of them not, but it's all bugged out, man. It's all full of lies. That's all I have on that. Shalom.